Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today we're hopping back into Tap Titans 2 for part 63 of this series. I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. Today is unfortunately not a tournament, but today we are going to be pushing for getting as much Book of Shadows as we can. I have actually played a little bit since last tournament or since yesterday's video, but I haven't played a ton, and I'm definitely going to need to play a decent amount tonight to get Book of Shadows where I want it to be for, I believe, tomorrow's tournament. I believe tomorrow at like 6 o'clock, so it's going to be like Thursday, technically game time, is when the next tournament goes live. So we'll have to wait and see what I can get Book of Shadows up to. Currently, it's kind of pathetic. We're at 53%, so I only prestiged, I think, like 3 times, so I'm definitely going to need to do this a lot more, but we're getting a decent amount percentage per prestige, which is really nice. So I'm going to set a goal. I'm going to shoot between, I want to narrow it down, but I want to say between 60 and 65%. I feel like is a really good spot. I know a lot of you guys go up to like 90+%, which is insane. I honestly just don't have the time to put in to get that many prestiges in before the tournament, because I want to spend most of my time during the tournament. So I just don't play as much off, I guess, when we're not in a tournament. But definitely gonna try that, get that. I'm gonna say even 60 to 70% is gonna be something really good. Last tournament was actually the very first tournament that we ever hit 70% on, so happy with that, to be honest with you. But obviously the more artifacts we get, the harder it is to get it back up there. So we'll have to see what we can get it to. I just like to set a goal because I feel like it pushes me a little bit more. It really makes me want to reach a goal rather than just like, oh, let's get it up a little bit, right? I have a specific goal set. So between 60 and 70%, I'm going to be happy with it. Even if we get 65 right in the middle, that's going to be perfect. But I do have something I want to share with you guys. So we've kind of been doing this all wrong. One of you guys actually pointed out, Joe Mama, actually pointed it out and said, if we don't have the specific skill tree unlocked, the part of it, we are not receiving any benefit from Deadly Strike. And as you guys know, so I do have the Flute of the Soulless, so I like to have 4 skills active. So I have Warcry fully maxed out. I have Fire Sword absolute, or I guess the first level. I don't even level it up, so it's only 4 mana, and also Hand of Midas at the very first level, so 4 mana as well. But if we take a look, I normally buy Deadly Strike and I max it out. So then when I activate 4 of them, I go just like that. This is how I do it when I'm pushing for a high stage. These are the ones that I activate. Well, but Deadly Strike really isn't giving us any boost unless we have this one skill tree unlocked. So we do have 10 skill points available that I forgot to use last video, but this is perfect because we do have to unlock some here. So we're gonna have to get Rogue to level 20, which is a little unfortunate, so I don't even know if we'll be able to do that. But we want to unlock this one. So Stroke of Luck. If we take a look, it actually says there, Stroke of Luck is gonna actually give us your luck is rubbing off on everything. You can now find 1,000 times gold, and your companions have a chance to deal deadly strikes. Allows Shadow Clone pets clan ships to score deadly critical hits while Deadly Strike is active. So that's the one that we're talking about. So pets, Shadow Clone, and also our clan ship are going to be increased damage while we have it unlocked. So that's really what we need right now. You also get the bonus damage you receive from Deadly Strike is reduced from the amount listed in the skill description. So we're also getting plus 3% times 1,000 gold chance and times 1 companion Deadly Strike damage. So that one's actually locked. So we actually have to level this thing up till it gets to level 20, which is going to take quite a while. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be level 20. Oh, this is perfect. So we only got it to level 7. There, and then we can actually unlock Stroke of Luck, which is what I wanted to do, and I think this is going to be so important, so helpful to get, because right now I've been using Deadly Strike. That's my 4th skill, the one that I actually upgrade and care about and spend a lot of mana on. Now it's actually going to be, giving us some benefit besides the Flute of the Soulless for having 4 active skills. Take a look at something else. So dagger damage, when your daggers appear, tap them to deal a huge amount of Deadly Strike damage. I don't really tap, so that's not super helpful. +1 max multi-spawn counter, +1% multi-spawn chance. I think we're just going to save the skill point because every skill point we spend is just going to cost me more to reset. And I am going to be resetting as soon as the next season goes live, or the next event. So I don't want to be spending all of the skill points, but I really wanted to unlock this and kind of test it out because the tournament does go live tomorrow and I really do want to do good on that. So this is interesting. This is really helpful. Thank you so much for Joe Mama for actually pointing that out, because now we're actually going to be benefiting from having that unlocked, whereas before it was just basically Flute of the Soulless, because it is mainly a tap damage one. If we read it, so it's actually increasing the Swordmaster unleashes his inner strength for a burst of damage. It doesn't really give a good description, I guess, but now it's actually going to increase our pet damage, our shower clone damage, and also as a clanship damage. So I'm really happy with this. I didn't even realize it before, to be 100% honest with you. I didn't really think it was a big deal or anything, and I just activated it without really knowing what it does. So really happy that we got that figured out. Should be able to push decently far now. I mean, just to get a decent amount of relics, as you can see. So right now we just went from like 380 to 444 because we got a porter. So at 607 or 6,700, our max is 6,800. So we're still about 100 away. So this is what I normally would prestige. I'd normally prestige between 66 and 6,700. So we are going to go ahead and prestige right now, and then I'll go ahead and spend the rest of these on Book of Shadows. So we were at 53% before prestiging. After we were at 52 basically, and now we are back. So 54.7. So we went up probably around 2%. So that's not horrible per prestige for going up 2%. Definitely could be worse. I mean, at some point I remember we were getting like 1%, which is really difficult to, you know, I mean, we would had to prestige like 15 times just to get Book of Shadows where we wanted it to be. So we're at 54%. So still have some work to do, but definitely making some good progress for sure. So go ahead and max out these guys. Maybe be able to do another prestige this video. We'll have to see, but I mean, I'm just trying to prestige basically as quick as we can and getting the most amount of relics we can. I'm trying to find a balance of, you know, I guess when to prestige. How close do we really get to our max stage to make it worth it? Because I mean, obviously I could prestige when is the closest. So I could prestige right now, but I'm only getting 66 million relics, whereas last prestige 6,700, so only going up like 1,200 stages gave me like 500 and some million relics. So where's kind of the fine line between taking a really long time to get really close to your max stage, or, you know, kind of doing somewhere in between? And I think I've kind of found it. Like I said, around 6,600 I'll do it, mainly because, you know, once we get above 6,600 it definitely does start to get really difficult, and 100%. So I try to find a balance, but I feel like I'm doing okay. I haven't really noticed, I guess, it taking a super long time for I guess for each prestige. I feel like I'm doing it at a decent rate while still receiving a ton of relics. So we are going to go and open up this pet. Also, the raid completed. I only got to do, so there was only 3 sets, I think 3 sets of actual attacks, and I did 2 of them. So, you know, definitely could have done better on that part, but, you know, there was only 3 of them and I missed 1 of them, so I do apologize for that. But we're gonna go ahead and claim this. So we are getting 325 raid XP, 2,784 raid dust, which we are very desperate for, 106 raid cards, and 9 scrolls. This is perfect. I'm really hoping to get some of the new cards here, or possibly we're gonna buy them. There we go. Grasping Vines, that was the one that I really wanted, so we don't have to purchase that one. We only have 1 more left, and it looks like almost like a little ruby or something in a chest. I don't even know how to explain it, but we do have enough money to actually buy it if it does come in shop here soon. Also, we did get a drop I want to show you guys. If we take a look at our equipment, we got a new legendary sword. So this is the Tomb of Casualty, I guess. 10.26 million all hero damage from our, I think it was 9.5 or 9 point something million hero damage. So a decent increase, but we did get this drop, so that is super exciting. We obviously means we don't have to build it, which is the best part about really getting legendary drops. So a common one is 20 million spell hero damage. We got a 114 million. I really wish we did actually get to use our spell heroes a lot more. I feel like there's not many of them, to be honest with you. You know, there's 2 there, but look at how many melee and ranged there are. I feel like there's just so many more melee and ranged heroes than there is spell, for sure. But we got the melee on. We got that. We got our pet quest. We're gonna go and activate or use all of these. So we got ×5 fairy gold, ×5 cheriston gold, ×5 boss gold, and ×6 ranged hero damage, which unfortunately we're not using the ranged hero at the moment, so that kind of sucks. I maybe should have waited to actually activate that, so we're actually using him. But we are gonna go ahead and open up, well, I guess we got another equipment piece. if I can tap that. There we go. A new sword. Okay, let's take a look. Times 320,000 all damage. Actually, half of what our best one is. So, kind of getting close with those commons. If we get a rare, we might actually need to sell our legendary. We're going to go ahead and unlock this. We get eggs. This is absolutely perfect. There we got 5 eggs, 25 firestones. Let's take a look if we were close to getting the dust. So, only 1 day left. So, it might not be tomorrow's video, but if not tomorrow, the day after, I will be going ahead and actually resetting the skill tree, because tomorrow the new event's starting, so it might not be then, and there's going to be a lot to do because I am going to be purchasing the season pass. So checking out all of the unlocks, seeing if anything is different from here, because this is the second season. The first one didn't have any of this stuff, so they keep implementing stuff. Maybe they're going to make changes for the third one as well. We'll have to take a look, but I'm really excited for the new event. I'm pumped. Mainly because we are resetting our skill tree, but with that out of the way, I mean, it's still going to be a lot of fun to get those rewards. There was one thing that I wanted to show you guys. Now I can't even remember. Oh yeah, okay, so our raid cards. If we take a look at the raid cards, I want to go to the dust shop. Unfortunately, the card we need is not in there. Like I said, it looks kind of like it looks like a rib cage with like a little gem inside. So that is the last one that we need. Watching Sword Eyes' video, you know, I always go back when we're playing a certain Titan. I'll see which ones I should be making, you know, what cards with what decks. And this is in there a few times, but definitely not as much as the other ones that I was missing. Like this one, you know, these are a lot more common. So what we're going to be doing actually is upgrading the ones we use a lot first, and then taking a look at the dust shop. And if we have anything else, then we're going to go and buy. Psychic Chain is something that I really want to buy. But first, actually, yeah, let's buy Psychic Chain. I really want this one. We use this card all the time, so it's definitely going to be worth it. But I definitely want to upgrade this one, get this bad boy to level 2. We're only 1 card away from getting it to level 3. That's going to be exciting. This is the new one that we just got, level 2. There we go. Perfect. Actually, level 3. That's level 3. This is already a higher level than the one that we've had for a few episodes now. The rest of them, I want to upgrade this one for sure, so we'll go and do this one. So this is now level 2, now level 3. Perfect. We're definitely using a lot of our dust, but we still have 2100. We're definitely going to be upgrading this guy, getting this guy to level 5. This one is so important. This is basically in every single one of my limb decks. You know, if we're attacking any feet, any arms, anything like that, I am using that card. It is super helpful. Other than that, I'm probably going to leave these ones. I don't use them a whole lot, so I'm probably going to wait. You know, if I have to use them in one of the decks, or, you know, I should be using it, I will upgrade it. But for right now, I'm just going to make sure we have a decent amount of raid dust for tomorrow's video. You know, maybe Psychic Chain comes back up or something like that we want to go and buy. Or the new card that we don't even have comes up, then we're definitely going to want to buy that as well. We're going to max that out, activate that, activate all this. And it already looks like we need to unlock some more skills, so we'll do Fire Sword and Hand of Midas. These are what I upgrade, and then also at the end I do purchase Deadly Strike to get that obviously boost that we never used to get until today, but just to have Flute of the Souls, to have everything active at once. So there we go, we got all that. Like I said, so Book of Shadows, we're shooting between 60 to 70%, shooting for 65 I guess more specifically. But yeah, I am so pumped for tomorrow's tournament. I can't wait, to be honest with you guys. You guys have also been giving me some tips. I shouldn't really be focusing on, I mean, my Tempest is already a decently high level, so getting that even higher would be really nice. But you guys said to try to focus, or not focus as much on the really specific pets, like our range hero damage, our spell hero, and our melee hero. Because, I mean, that's 3 different pets that we have to worry about upgrading. And, you know, for each one, for range, there's like 2 different pets. For melee, there's 2 different pets. For, you know, same thing for spell. So, you know, our Tempest is already a really high level, so we're getting a really big boost from that to all of them, right? So maybe focusing on something all hero damage. I mean, that's not bad, but again, we already have Harker that is all hero damage, or not Harker, Tempest. So we're not going to be purchasing that. Bubbles is all gold. Again, this would be a nice one because this is, you know, increasing all of our gold. Copper's boss gold. So again, now another more specific one. Flying hero damage, I'm not too concerned about. The prestige gold would be nice. Honestly, I should probably be activating that guy before every prestige just to get a little bit more gold going into the next one. But I completely forget every time. But I'm not gonna actually go and spend any. We have 500 diamonds. I'm gonna be, I guess, trying to save them for tomorrow's tournament and buying as many pets as we can. You know, getting every little advantage that we can going into a tournament is so important. But guys, with that being said, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end today's video here. If you guys have enjoyed it and you'd like to see some more Tab Titans 2 video, be sure to go and smash that like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.